kickstart the week off. On this Pantomath podcast episode, February the 19th, 2024. We are back and I will be your host, and we have even more technology and science news. First we share. EU is reportedly set to hit Apple with a $539 million fine in antitrust probe filed by Spotify. And also we share plans to ban mobile phones in schools in EU. With our last segment, NASA is looking for volunteers for year-long simulated Mars mission. Please subscribe, like, and follow us. Stay ahead in the very fast-paced world of technology and science with our daily briefing podcast. Get quick, concise updates on the latest in technology, from breakthroughs to acquisitions, trends to product launches. Perfect for the tech-savvy lovers on the go, our bite-sized episodes ensure you're always in the loop, helping to navigate on making informed decisions. Welcome back for a new episode with Pantomath Podcast today. Thank you in advance for joining us for your premium go-to source for the top news updates each day for technology, artificial intelligence, and also space, delivered in a concise and informative format. Join us as we break down the latest developments, in innovations, and trends in the technology world, keeping you updated without taking up too much of your valuable time. Stay tuned for a quick dive into the most exciting happenings in the global technology industry. So, let's get started. In today's Spotlight segment, podcast listeners. Apple and its App Store practices. According to reports from the Financial Times, Apple may be facing a hefty fine of around $539 million, €500 million, from the European Union. The potential penalty is linked to alleged anti-competitive behavior related to the App Store's treatment of music streaming services. The European Commission, set to announce its ruling early next month, has been investigating Apple since 2019 following an antitrust complaint filed by Spotify. The focus of the probe revolves around App Store rules that, at the time, restricted developers from guiding customers to alternative subscription options outside the app. This restriction was notable as it meant developers couldn't bypass Apple's 30% fee, potentially offering users more cost-effective alternatives. While Apple did later relax these restrictions, the European Commission is expected to assert that the company violated EU antitrust laws. The term anti-steering obligations is used to describe App Store practices that allegedly created unfair trading conditions for Apple's rivals, according to the Financial Times. This ruling could have significant implications not only for Apple but also for the broader tech industry. It highlights the ongoing scrutiny of major tech companies and their market practices by regulatory bodies. Stay tuned with Pantomath Podcast. In this next segment named Tech Talks, Education Secretary Gillian Keegan has recently published guidelines outlining how this proposed ban will work, marking progress on her commitment made at last October's Tory conference. Currently, decisions regarding mobile phone policies in schools are left to individual heads in England. However, the new non-statutory guidance aims to change that, providing instructions to head teachers on implementing a comprehensive ban. This ban is not only targeted during lessons but extends to break and lunch periods as well. The move is seen as a response to concerns about the impact of mobile phones on students' focus, social interactions, and overall well-being. Education Secretary Gillian Keegan has hailed the guidelines as a significant step towards fostering a more focused and distraction-free learning environment. As this initiative progresses, it raises questions about the balance between technological access and educational focus. Stay tuned with Pantomath Podcast. In an exciting venture that brings us one step closer to understanding the challenges of a Mars mission, NASA is on the lookout for recruits willing to embark on a unique experience. The space agency is planning a simulation mission that involves a 4-person crew living and working together in isolation for an entire year. This simulated Mars mission will take place in a specially designed 3D printed base spanning 1,700 square feet, situated at NASA's Johnson Space Center in Houston. The objective is to recreate the conditions of a long-duration spaceflight and the isolation that astronauts may face during an actual mission to Mars. This ambitious project aims to study the psychological and physiological effects of extended isolation, providing valuable insights for planning future missions to the Red Planet. The four-person crew will navigate the challenges of confined living quarters, limited resources, and the psychological aspects of isolation, all crucial elements in preparing for the realities of interplanetary travel. As NASA searches for volunteers to embark on this extraordinary journey, we'll be keeping a close eye on the developments of this simulated Mars mission. Thank you for joining us on this journey through today's top technology news. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe for more thrilling updates from the ever-expanding artificial intelligence of technology and space exploration. Please like and subscribe wherever you listen to the podcast to stay connected. Follow Pantomath on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X, and also much gratitude. Until next time, signing off and looking forward to the next chapter in our exploration of the final frontier. Please subscribe, like, and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and on YouTube for marketing and advertising. Email pantomathco@gmail.com, and until the next time.